Richie, what is the matter? Hey, so I just made a new beat. You're actually listening to my new beat, and this is my new live chat. Not gonna be too long on here, but I definitely want you guys to vibe out to this for a sec. Rock, rock. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Okay, welcome. I am D. Rich Martin, artist, producer, and inspirational type of dude. From the hood, do a lot of things, um, compose, write, and assist others in their journey. What's more so than just being an artist or a composer or producer is that I believe in people. I believe in talented artists, musicians, and things of the sort. And I feel as though I can lend my efforts to your best talents as far as what it is you might be interested in doing. And that is of course why I'm here. That is of course why I'm lending my efforts to this project. Um, we're a minute and a half into it, and just displayed one of my joints to you. Um, I'm going to give you another one as well, but I also want to talk about a very important subject that I'd like to say. I spoke on the other day. I think it's very important that we look into protecting people. Specifically, we've been coming down on the Black woman like crazy, and I'm not going to stand for it. I don't believe that's very good, nor is it something that I condone. Personally, I feel as though the Black woman takes a lot of shit for people from people, and it's not fair that we come down on them. They always bounce back, but it's not cool that we do that. So stop. This is for comedians out there, whether you're an online personality or if you're an actual comedian. Don't come at low hanging comedy. That's what I call it. It's like low hanging fruit. It's just there for the disposal. And also bear in mind that you are actually being looked at by other people that are emulating these habits or these things that you're doing. So if a white person now jokes about, you know, the situational issues that these people may have, you are a part of that problem, and it's not cool because we don't need more fuel to be added to the fire of the Black woman's plight. It's bad enough this woman has to endure the bullshit that we put women through in general, but as a Black woman, she's looked at as if, you know, she's not able to she can't moan about it because then she's whining, and she can't be strong and keep it all in because then she's not venting enough and she's not as feminine as a person would want her to be. And then if she gets mad or gives any type of rage, she's an angry Black woman. It's just the bullshit of the bullshit. So stop with the, like I said, the sucker shit. And that's a definition and a term that I'll be using very often. Sucker shit is very rampant, and a lot of you are doing it, and some of it is non-conscious. I had a friend of mine, longtime friend of mine, that had posted something about a lady who was truly like, she was probably a drug addict or whatever, and she had like 5 teeth in her head or whatever. And it was like a meme about it, and people were laughing at it. And I was like, yo, this is not cool, bro. Maybe because because I'm from the crack era where I've seen people that were really good people. I mean, they drank every once in a while or whatever, but they were really good people and they cared about one another. We had a sense of community. And when crack came, bro, like it really broke these people down to the core of them. Like these were real cool ass human beings, and crack destroyed them. I'm talking about within 6 months. You know, and like you had kids that was like 15 years old that had a full life ahead of them that started selling drugs and died a year or two later. Um, I remember kids with bulletproof vests. I was young, so I wasn't in that, but kids with bulletproof vests walking up the street. There was niggas that had Uzis and Tech Nines and two twins that carried Uzis and niggas that just walked the streets with shotguns. Shit was real back then, right? But in truth, it was what you navigate and how you are. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tangent. We're gonna go into the next track. But yeah, so stop coming for black women. Bar none, they are strong as hell, wicked in what they do, as far as wicked in a good way, wonderful in what they do, hella resilient, and you will never be able to catch up to them if you are trying to play this game of cat and mouse. We need to stop, give them their props, and keep it pushing. Um, and I'm not making it racial or nothing like that. I mean, I think everybody is dope, but I do believe that somebody that you shoot down every fucking 2 years is obviously somebody that's a force to be reckoned with. So either give that woman her props or leave her the hell alone, because she's gonna shine regardless. That's just how I feel, and that comes from my mother to every black female that I fucking know. They're all awesome and wonderful. So sit back and just watch them, man. Or turn your face and move on with your life. Um, Without further ado, we're gonna go to this next song. Some pretty good energy. Forgive me for the sound. I might be a little low on the sound, but this is the first show, so bear with your boy. All right. Um, let's see what else we're gonna talk about in music. We'll go into the inspiration thing, right? I want you all to be good, not just good, but great at what you're doing, what you're pursuing. Right. So, what are you pursuing? I don't care if you want to be a carpenter. I don't care if you want to be a wine taster, a sommelier, if you will, or chef or whatever it is. Just go into it and look at it with the eyes of a fan. Don't look at it as, oh, this is what I do. Because then when you go into something with your ego or with what you think is I'm on par with this, you don't learn enough. Right? You have to go into it as if you know nothing. A lot of us are so afraid to act as if we're stupid to something that we become stupid. I'll pause this to drive that point. I'm not very good at carpentry. Specific carpentry, not so good. I can do demolition. I can do the basics like anybody else. I can tighten shit, whatever this and that. But if you're telling me to build something from scratch or whatever this and that, I'm not very good at it. But if I have to do it, much like cooking, I will do it. Right? Like the other day, true story. Just what was it, 2 days ago? I had to fry chicken. I hadn't fried chicken in a long time. And as I recalled, the chicken that I had fried last for myself wasn't really that good. Story moves on. The other day, I seasoned it with season that wasn't exactly the seasons that I use. I usually use adobo on some real shit, and it just works out. This time, I used a whole bunch of different seasonings, and I was like, "Yo, I know not to over season, but I know what to use that would make it kind of unique and hit kind of well." So that's kind of what happened. And of course, I watched the food, and I did it. If you focus, is my point, and look into something as if it's the first time you're looking at it, as if you're stupid and you don't know the very beginnings of it, you will rediscover it and you'll come across things that you didn't exactly perceive, or you'll learn more than what you did, right? It's just like a painting, right? The painting behind me, you get more or a different feeling from it than I would. And that's the perception, just like with music. And without further ado, I'm going to play an actual song for you so that you guys can be like, oh, well, he actually did share with us. Good. So I'm about to hit you with a little something. Um, and, whether you like it or not doesn't matter. What matters is that you listen to it and you'll see what's up. um, just pursue your dreams, pursue what it is you want to do. Money doesn't always matter in this case. I will definitely tell you guys personally, money doesn't always matter. I have personally invested in every one of the crafts that I have, but money doesn't matter if you really want to get started doing what you got to do. Now there's another thing that you could do that you're probably thinking that you shouldn't, but that is barter, right? So barter, just say, yo, listen, like my friend owns a construction company, right? So if I want to learn how to do something specific, like if I want to learn how to paint on the level that he would pay me to do, I would have to then take a half day's pay in order to work with him. And I respect it because I don't know on the level that they know. And I'm going to be slow as hell. So he's going to kind of lose some money on that aspect because they, in construction is how fast you flip stuff. So I respect that. And respecting that and me learning something, I have to take the loss. Don't be afraid to take the loss, bro, because if it's something that you love to do, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do music when I'm not getting paid. I do music on my off time. I do, you know what I'm saying? Like creativity is what we need to do. Creativity is how you keep your flow going. So never lose your buzz, man, as soon as you start hitting. All right. So I hope you can hear this. The song is called Finding a Way. It's about a little heartbreak situation. And I'm kind of missing you. Left I caught and couldn't get you back. Oh, despite my best efforts, I shouldn't face facts. Oh, I got lost and ran astray and dreamt of you today. Yeah. So leave in the comments what you like, what you want to hear more of as far as the beats goes, as far as the vocals, as far as the inspirational talk. I know I had to open out the gate strong, but I just wanted to address that. Can't admit I've changed. Yeah. Can't admit I've changed, baby. Somehow I'm finding a way. Finding a way. Finding a way. Finding my way. All right, so that's that. That's a little something. I wanted to give y'all a little snippet. And this is basically a sample of the actual, show that you're gonna get from me. It's not gonna be super long. It's not gonna be crazy and nothing like that. And without further ado, it's about that time for this. On my outro time. Bye bye, so long, farewell, and Godspeed. Bye bye, so long, farewell, Godspeed. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh oh.